Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Seth Hargrove. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Ready to go? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and away we go this afternoon. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Ludwig on the move to the gap. Makes the grab on the run. Then there's one down. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Eddie Matthews.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases, and you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Michael Harris, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the righty deals. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind of the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Hank Aaron.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. Pulls that one foul. The 1-1.
Oh.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Eddie Matthews waits on deck. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis, and today's starting pitcher, Warren Spahn. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Lou Brock. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. That one out to right. Aaron gets under it. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Mark McGwire.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Stan Musial, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
At the plate, Mark McGwire. Swings through that one. 0-1. Two outs.
That's the ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Seth Hargrove in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. McGwire leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now up for St. Louis, Joe Torre. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Making the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times, so you don't worry as much.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. So the Cards strand a couple. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eddie Matthews. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The pitch.
Oh.
That just misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one missing low.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Matt Olson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. McGuire under it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Spahn back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Good eye right there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now at the plate, Ryan Ludwig. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his second of the year. It's 1-0.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One out, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. He's there. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
base.
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Gorman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And downstairs, Lou Brock in the on-deck circle. Goes down looking. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the third inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop. Orlando
Arcia in his 6th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Arcia aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
That was straight queso right there.
Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-2. And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Ronald Acuna Jr. next to bat for the Braves. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
Hey!
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. One left for Atlanta, and it remains 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, LeBron. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. That one inside, and that's ball 3. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial struck out swinging his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Move over to first, try to keep him close.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Matthews gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Mark McGuire next up for the Cardinals. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Chris, you know, Mark McGuire was a first-round pick by the Oakland A's in 1981. But he was a first-round pick out of USC, and he was teammates there. Not everybody knows this with Randy Johnson. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And here it comes. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. I'll tell you what, that screwball is so unique, and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Digging in, Seth Hargrove. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Harris makes the play, and that will end the inning. The Cards leave one, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Hank Aaron. The right-hander back to work. Way high.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. Ball 1, no strikes. Kicks and deals. That one missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Now 3-0. He swings and fouls one off. And now a full count. .9 to finish him off.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the right-hander deals. And a ball evens the count. Here comes a pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hank stands at second with 2 gone. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one is absolutely belted. Brock raging back towards the wall, turning and looking, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. So here's Murphy now. First offering misses the mark. Grounded to Gorman. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Ball 1 there. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ripped. Acuna hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Ryan Ludwig digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes Torrey. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. Flied out his first time. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. And a pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Check swing, didn't go. And it's 3-0. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
First and second, 1 out. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
3-1 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits, and that'll load the bases.
Dolly's been in a very giving mood today.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Lou Brock. That one's in there. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. Right side, down the line, and it's foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and give the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. Pitch is in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. That's to third. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2-2 game. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Hargrove back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
This one popped up. McGuire makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
That's in there. Now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Musial puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Bounce to the right. Gorman. To first. They get the out on Acuna. And that is that. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course that's provided them with a lot of run scoring opportunities.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Acuna moving back. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and just like that they're out front. It's 3-2.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Seth Hargrove. First pitch just misses. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next one in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Right through there, got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Torrey in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. Here's Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
And there's a ball. The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And now it's 3-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Ludwig. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Arenado at second with 2 down. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
First and third, 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it is 2-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. 4-2 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Nolan Gorman. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, went around. And the count even 1-1. Two outs. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Bounce to third. And that's a fair ball. Ludwig around third. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Warren Spahn done for the day. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tom Glavine.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lou Brock. There's the strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a pop-up. Arcia sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 2. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's one away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Hank Aaron will hit next.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next one is off the plate, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Stepping in, Eddie Matthews.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball 1, no strikes. Move to first. And he's back in safely. At the belt and fires. Now 1-1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hank stands at first with 1 out. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. That one's in there, 0-1.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Pitch out, but no action. Hargrove throws over, and he's back in there. Ball to strike. Just missed. Two and one now. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Triple digits on that last pitch. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Stan Musial. The wind of the pitch. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. The pitch. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Off the plate, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
And he deals. In the dirt. Murphy throws to first in time. And they get Musial for the out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now, Mark McGwire. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's the strike. And 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Seth Hargrove next up for the Cardinals.
Hargrove.
Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now 1-2. In the air on the infield, Arcia makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and it remains 5-2. Hargrove back to work. And ball one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Cabrera warming up as well. And the next pitch is way outside. And another ball. Three-0 down. And that one fouled off. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Murphy at the plate now. That's ball one. And the righty deals. That one hit to right. Ludwig makes the catch. One down. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And it's fouled away. Olsen, the base runner at first with one out. And a good eye there.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That one missed. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Albies. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The pitch. On the ground, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald.
Here's Acuna now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The tying run at the plate. Ball 1 there.
21.
They say it went.
1 and 2.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Seth Hargrove, done for the afternoon, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one sliced foul. On a strike, the pitch. That one drilled left field. Brock brings it in, and that will end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's a little bit high. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Mike Soroka getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The 1-0. That's down and in. That misses. Ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1 tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Torrey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
In the air to left center. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One and two now. Fly ball down the line. Aaron gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So one left for the Cardinals as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Helsley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Hank Aaron. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
The right fielder, Hank Aaron.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brock brings it in with a nice running grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Matthews in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Gerald Vaughn, the closer, is getting loose. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. Kicks and fires. Check swing, and that's a ball. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right-handed reliever. That one just misses. Counts full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the dirt. Torrey whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now here is Chipper Jones. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. At the belt and fires. Popped in the air. Left field. Brock gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves 3. Back here in St. Louis, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Nolan Gorman. The pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside. And the pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take it back.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Stan Musial. There's a swing and a drive. Harris ranges back. Still going back. And out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 8-3.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Mike Soroka comes on now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And the batter now, Mark McGwire. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. And makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Seth Hargrove now at the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. That to right. Aaron on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Joe Torre. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Matt Olsen.
leading off for Atlanta.
Helsley, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. That's in there. That's strike one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering down low and in the dirt. The pitch. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And that's in there for strike one. Helsley, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Murphy tries to hold up, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won around. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Righty delivers. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please